folks, Grumpy Grognard back here with another edition of this wonderful program. Okay, last time I didn't really elaborate on why I said the Rule Cyclopedia was one book and you can run a game out of this book. This is why. I mean, this is probably obvious to you, but this has got the Bane rules. It's got all the magic spells in here. It's a monster manual in here. There's a monster manual in here and other things like that. And you can the treasure tables and counter tables, everything's in this book. So you don't need anything else. But I do use other things, only because variety is the spice of life. At least that's what they tell me. Okay. Anyway, I told you about the creature catalog and the two versions of the creature catalog, right? Okay, fine. Let me tell you about another book. Now, didn't want to get into retro clones yet, but I do want to tell you about this book. I'll give you a little backstory. First of all, the book. The Tome of Horrors Complete. This is the Swords and Wizardry version, which is a retro clone of, I believe, the 3 Brown books, 0E. But I could be wrong. Anyway, it's a good system in itself. I've never played it, but we'll get into that in another show. But this was written for Swords and Wizardry. They also have an edition for Pathfinder if you're into like the 3rd edition stuff. Well, this book, okay, here's a little history about it. Around 3rd edition, there's a company called Necromancer Games that turned out really good 3rd edition D20 stuff. And their motto was 3rd edition rules, 1st edition feel. And they were. So they went belly up and reformed under the original founder as Frog God Games when the OSR came along. So they took the Tome of Horrors, which there were 3 volumes during the D20 era, and rewrote it and put it in 3 volumes in one book. And what it was, the first volume was all those AD&D 1st edition monsters in D20 terms. Okay, fine. The 2nd and 3rd volumes were original monsters they came up with. Well, when the OSR rolled around, they found out that a lot of people wanted to use this stuff. So they came out with the they rewrote it. They basically redid it into the Tome of Horrors Complete. And this is a big book. I mean, this retails for about $100 right here. And what Frog God did was take all 3 books and convert them into basic, the equivalent of basic stats for the game. And like I said, they added other things that haven't been converted over into basic are in basic. And like I said, this is a Swords and Wizardry version. The nice thing about Swords and Wizardry is if it says Swords and Wizardry, you can use it with any D&D product, old school D&D product, I should say, from 0 up to 2nd edition, probably even 3rd. And because it just converts, there's no, what am I talking about? There's no conversion. You just go through the book and pull it out and use them. And I've used a lot of these critters out here because, you know, it's great to have all the monsters in here or the creature catalog and things like that. But players need to be challenged. They need variety, and they get bored with the old, oh, there's the ogre, let's go kill it. Oh, there's the carrion crawler, let's go kill that. Oh, there's the rust monster, let's get the heck out of here. You know, that kind of thing. So you throw in, and there's a lot of nice twists on stuff. Like when I used it at the last game I ran at North Texas RPG Con, which was a basic game, I did things like they found a nest of sturges. Well, guess what? They didn't know it, but they were ghoul sturges, which also has the power that ghouls have of the paralyzing touch. So they can come over and poke at you, and all of a sudden you can't move, and they can just sit there and drain your blood. Things like that. Also, another one here was called Tokies. Tokies are mummies. They have all the powers of a mummy. Yeah, boring, right? Well, yeah, they're only 3 feet tall. I mean, real easy for like 3 or 4 of them to ambush people. you know, and then you get the zombie rot touch. They got that too. Oh boy, it was a lot of fun. So, Tome of Horrors Complete, I can't recommend it highly enough. There are other books out there by Frog Games. They do a good job. Plug, plug. Nothing wrong with that. And we will talk about more about this later. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next time, and adios.